I'm Rachel Cook, and today I will be making butter for my physical science lab. So the first thing I did was I took my cup, well, we're supposed to use a jar, but I have a tightly sealed cup, and I took my room temperature heavy whipping cream. I put in 8 ounces, and I'm going to close this up. And now I'm going to shake it about 20 times. Not really counting, just giving it a little bit. Now I'm going to open it up, relieve a little bit of the pressure. I'm going to close it back, and I'm going to continue this process. Just keep shaking. I'm going to keep doing this, and I will check back with you once it starts to solidify. So I've been shaking this 10-15 minutes, and it is starting to solidify. I'll show you. Okay, you can see in here it's real thick, nothing's coming out. Okay. And now I'm going to taste it and see what it's like. Just get a little bit on my finger. It honestly tastes like butter. I mean, it's kind of sweet, but yeah, it tastes like butter. It's just kind of sweet, and it's real creamy, kind of oily almost. So now I'm going to put the lid back on here, and I'm going to continue to shake this until I see some lumps start to form. And then there will also be a thin opaque liquid, which is our buttermilk, that will start to separate from it. So I'm going to continue this, and I will check back with you once I get to that. Hi, so I have been shaking this, and I have now got the liquid, which is the buttermilk, separated from the butter itself. I'm going to open this up. And here, you can kind of see it. There's that liquid runny, and then the butter down at the bottom. Hi, so I've been shaking this, and I have noticed that this has separated. We now have the buttermilk separated from the butter itself. So now I'm going to open this up. Here I will kind of show you. You can see, tilt a bit. You can see the liquid. Whoop! Yeah, you see the liquid. So now I'm going to taste that liquid, the buttermilk itself. Let's see what it tastes like. It tastes like milk if it was mixed in with butter a little bit. It's real runny, just like milk would be or water. It has that same consistency. It's really not bad. It doesn't taste too much different from beforehand. It just has that different texture of it's just liquid, like you saw it poured out on the counter. But yeah, we have the butter now separated from it. So now I'm going to pour the buttermilk out and have the butter by itself. And then I'm going to put cold water in here, shake it about 5 times, and then I'm going to pour out the water, and I'm going to keep doing this until I have clear water coming out. So I'm going to head and do this process, and I will be back once I have butter by itself. And Hi, welcome back. Now I've added my final bit of water, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it out. Okay, and it was clear. And so now, since I prefer salted butter, I'm going to go ahead and add a ½ teaspoon of salt. And the reason why I'm doing a half is because it calls for a fourth. A fourth for every 4 ounces, and I did 8 ounces. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. Okay, now I'm actually going to use a spoon for this one. I could shake it up, but this way it's easier. I'm actually going to use a knife here. Go ahead and stir that salt in there. And as you can see, we have butter. what started out as liquid heavy whipping cream, I now have butter that I can spread on my sandwich, spread on my bread. So now I'm going to take a piece of bread, I'm going to taste it, and I'm going to write down what I think it tastes like and just describe it like that. And then I'm going to break it in half, taste it, see if anything's different about it due to the action of breaking it. And then I'm going to take another slice of bread, I'm going to toast it, describe how it tastes and feels again. I'm going to write that down. And then I'm going to add my butter to the toast and I will enjoy. So I'll go ahead and go through that process. I'll get my final bread toasted and then I will get back with you and we'll put the butter on here and we'll try it, see what it tastes like. Welcome back. So I have toasted my bread. It's not too toasted. I'm weird. I don't really like it that hard. But we're going to go ahead and take my homemade butter and spread it up on this toast and we're going to try it out. I really like the consistency of this butter. It's very easy to spread, probably because it is room temperature, but also it's good. So now we have more than enough butter on here and we're gonna try it out and see how my butter turned out. That is super good. Definitely should try this at home.